Just 2 workouts a week track with over 40% lower diabetes risk. And whether you spread them across a week or cram them into a weekend, barely made a difference in a study of nearly 90,000 people. And that runs against what most of us assume, that if you can't train regularly, it's hardly worth it. That's the all or nothing fallacy, and that's why so many of us end up doing nothing instead. But it has things backwards. What matters isn't how periodically you train, it's something else, and it protects you against far more than you'd expect. So in the study that was published in Circulation, researchers did something that most step studies don't. So instead of asking people how much they moved, they tracked it with a wearable device. So this is measured activity and not a self-reported guess. And then they sorted people into 3 groups. So first, the weekend warriors, who got most of their exercise in 1 or 2 days, and then regular exercisers, who spread it out, and the people who were inactive. And they look at the risk of hundreds of different diseases, and the weekend warriors had lower rates across more than 200 of them. Compared with being inactive, high blood pressure risk was down about 23%, diabetes was down more than 40%, and obesity and sleep apnea both down around 45%. So does squeezing all of your exercise into a weekend cost you anything? Well, they put the weekend warriors head to head with the people who spread it out evenly, and there was basically no difference. Not a single condition where cramming it into 1 or 2 days lost to evenly spreading it out. So it seems like the benefit is tied to the total amount that you do in a week, not how neatly you slice it up. And that makes sense mechanically. The adaptations that protect you, so things like your heart getting stronger, or your muscles getting more efficient in pulling sugar out of your blood, all that comes from your total dose of hard movement your body sees over a week, and the schedule is just for bookkeeping. So if you only have 2 days a week, well then that could be enough, and it's certainly better than not doing anything at all. And none of this requires going to the gym. It could be something as simple as going on a hike, or a bike ride, or working in the yard, or playing pickleball with your friends. And on the practical side, if you've been sitting all week, just make sure you warm up before any big exercises so you don't pull a muscle. That's probably the only downside.